Hi there, welcome to another educational video documenting my Web3 expedition. Some time ago, I did a video about this project, USDAI. It's an algorithmic stablecoin issuance. The stablecoin is backed by AI infrastructure. I believe this project will end up doing well, and it's time to take it seriously. I don't think I've taken it seriously enough myself. So going forward, post this video, I will be taking it seriously. So let's talk about it very quickly. Now, superficially looking, it's not possible to participate in this because they've made the a deposit cap, which has been reached. So now that's another reason why I'm interested in this project is because there's now a cap and there will be no further deposits till the airdrop. And the TVL is already at 581 million capped. I believe there are around, let's say, 30,000 participants altogether. Okay. Now, that said, there's a way around the cap, enabling you participate even though you cannot mint USDAI, which is the stable coin of USDAI directly. So typical approach to earning this airdrop would be depositing USDC on the Arbitrum chain to mint USDAI, which is a stable coin. Doing so, you'll be earning an APY on your stable coin of 12.81%, but you would also be earning ULog, which is the point system of USDAI. Now, considering you cannot do a direct deposit here to mint USDAI, is there a workaround? The answer is yes. Now, by the way, this portal is categorized into two. Those who are interested in the ICO, this will require KYC and a purchase, and those who will are interested in the airdrop. Now, a large bulk of the supply is going towards of the supply dedicated to this campaign is going towards the ICO side, which is 70%. So 70% of the floating supply will be available to purchase via ICO for those who end the campaign ICO aligned. Wow. Why does it say for those who end the campaign ICO aligned? Anyway, we'll get to that. Okay, so now if you click here to airdrop, you will see that there is also the airdrop category. 2x allo 30-day on staking period. Just a moment. So I don't know. Let's see, just a moment. So I don't know what that means, 30-day on staking period. I don't know what that means. I don't know if it refers to the airdrop allocation. I'm not sure. But, 30-day, 30%. Okay. So anyway, you get the gist. Now, uh, how do you get started? How do you get started with this? Now, you want to decide if you want to be ICO aligned or airdrop aligned or both. I believe you can be both, even though the context here doesn't seem so, but I believe you can be both because on the basis of my 3.3 million allo, if you click alignment details, you will see that I'm 90% ICO aligned and 10% airdrop aligned. I've been wanting to adjust this, but I've been forgetting, at least 50-50, because I don't want to participate in ICO. I like it sort of more so than airdrops. I like to uh, visit stuff, yeah, and I don't know, I don't believe airdrops, according to me, are not promised, like that. So I would want to adjust this, it depends on you, your approach. But currently I'm 90% ICO, 10% airdrop. You will see why. Now, for the project itself, the depositors overall, you will see that it's obvious many are ICO aligned. Now, the reason is, according to me, yeah, of course, people like airdrops, but I don't think people know that you can choose to be ICO aligned or airdrop aligned. By default, you would meet the ICO aligned portal, and many people will incline towards that. Okay, and also because of this multiplier, people see the 5x allo multiplier, they quickly incline towards that compared to the airdrop one, which is a 2x multiplier. But this is understandable. 2x multiplier because there's a 30% of the supply in that category. Anyway, that's aside. Now, uh, how do you become, how do you get started with this? Apologies for the delay. So it's time to get started. So if you go to portfolio, Now, this is how to get started. These avenues here will allow you to get started and uh, bypass the deposit cap because these are all LP related endeavors, meaning that you can buy somebody's position and supply it in the LP to earn allo. Okay, so I'm participating here. You can pick anyone. They all have their own unique value proposition. For example, this one, and we all have different affinities. So this one, 15x multiplier. This is auto USDAI. Uh, this, I think this is capped. Just a moment. Let's see. Okay, so this one is capped. I don't think you can mint this. Okay, so going back. So in this one, for example, this one, if you're to participate here, you would be adding liquidity in the USDAI USDC pool on Curve, meaning you will need to buy some USDAI from the market. So not the traditional mint, but there you can actually buy the token on the market. If you use this link to go to Curve and use the swap function, you'll be able to buy USDAI. If it accepts single-sided deposits, you'll be able to deposit your USDC and have your USDC distributed accordingly to this pool. Now, this one, some people may be interested because it's a stable coin LP. You maintain your principal intact. So that's the case with many of these LP options. They are all stable coin oriented. Okay, but for me, I'm using the Pendle. Now you have the option of depositing into Pendle through the plasma chain or through the uh, Arbitrum chain. Now, for some, they like to LP. LP is also going to earn you allo. Let's see. So 25x maturity. There is one for March 26th. There's another one for 19th of November. So you can choose this if you want. There will be some impermanent losses. Uh, let's see. I want to see if the base token for this is stable coin. Yes, it's stable coin. So you would earn points. I don't think there's impermanent loss here. You'll earn APY 32%. This may also be a good deal when you think of it. This may also be a good deal. Maturity of this is, but I don't think there's leverage here, is there? Yeah, I can't really tell because it's an LP. No, I don't think there is leverage here. Anyway, let's not complicate matters. You can study those other options. For me, I'm using Pendle. The reason I'm using Pendle is I don't have much equity, so I'm able to afford spending to buy a position. So I did a tutorial about this and I've not spent as I've been forgetting to top up. So I put up an amount in a tutorial video just to see the mining rate and all that if it works, and it does. So you will see that the valuation of this has reduced tangibly. It's now at $66. I think I put $100 or so. So 120, 20 here, 100 here. Currently, what is left of this is 66. What is left of this uh is 8. You also see why I'm 10% airdrop aligned because any position in this staked USDAI is an airdrop aligned position. Any position in this USDAI category is an ICO aligned position. So as we speak, where distribution happens, I will be able to participate in the ICO. But of course, my allocation may not be big compared to others. Then a small portion will, 10% I'll be able to get in the airdrop. So anyway, you will understand what I'm saying. Speaking of this, let's go to, so now they've introduced this, but this one is on plasma. So let me open this. I didn't even know that existed. This one, let's just compare. because the plasma one, if the multiplier is similar to the Arbitrum one, the plasma one will be a better deal because you can sell it. Let's say the airdrop happens December, your principal will not exhaust. But let's see. So if you put 100, no, YT, March 2026. Let's see if you put 100 here. This is on the plasma chain, by the way, so you need to know how to interact with plasma. So this $100 will rent you 1,637, very small. This $100, no. So this $100 will rent you 519, but it's going to expire very soon. So this one, mm, I don't know. I don't know if the campaign is going to run till November 20th. I'm not sure. It's possible, but maybe not. Now, if the campaign is going to run till November 25, then it may be a good deal to go all in here in these volts because you'd mine points faster and you would be aligned with the timeline of TGE. Superficially, I would think that it's going to run until November 20th. So with $500 here, you would rent 29,583. Now, this is tangible because you are mining points, whether ICO aligned. Now, for this one, this is ICO aligned. So this is not the volt for being airdrop aligned. So if you want to be airdrop aligned, which I think I would focus on from today in my next my deposit after this video. So you would have to go here. Just a moment. So there, 529,000 here, 500. So it's similar, 30,000. Wow. Hmm. Okay. So this may be the only thing is there is not much clarity on. Anyway, I think there is a leaderboard. Let's see. Just to have a gauge of where where you will be on the leaderboard. That helps. 500 million TVL, 30,000 would have a tangible impact there. Although there is not much time, let's assume there is 20 days left. So let's look at the leaderboard. So you see I'm ranked. Let's see, it has really increased. There are now 55,000. When I did this video originally, there was 20 to 30,000. Of this 55,000, I'm ranked 566, 5,645. But you see, my principal is very low. So that's just like $100 expenditure. So I think 500, even for 20 days, it will take you somewhere. I think, if you put 500, if someone puts 500, it will be ranked maybe 3,000 or so by the end of the season. I don't have the parameters in this video, but I'm going to participate, by the way. I would go airdrop aligned this time and just leave the ICO aligned activity to run. Then I would put something tangible on the pendule, considering that there is a short while till maturity. Yes, so you have to have the mindset of expenditure, even though there is not much clarity. In the next video, if I have clarity, I would share it. Now, speaking of clarity, talking about the data on how much you would be mining, uh, I mean, other data like uh, when the TG is going to be, that's important. considering this has run for a period, I would assume that it's November 20th. That will be snapshot. Although interesting that there's another YT running till March. So that's one important information. Another important information is, you know, uh, anyway, no other one because the valuation of the project, I believe it will do well. 500 million TVL is strong. So it's not out of place if it launches at. So some tokenomics element, I would need to research on that. But overall, my mindset here is that of putting up the funds without fears of losses and all that. Just an expenditure for learning. Why not? So that's about it for this video. Now, similar to if you want a project with more clarity, similar to USDAI, then it's Almanac. So this one has more clarity. There is even a calculator. So you have more luxury here because you know how much you are mining. It shows here. There's a calculator and it's similar model. You can also use Pendle for this. There's also a definition of when the airdrop will be. The snapshot is December 11. TGE is a few days after December 11. The project is a protocol that enables anyone create AI managed strategies, the most complex one in a few clicks. And all these vaults are already AI managed. So yes, so this one is defined, but TVL is not as popular as USDAI. You are mining Almanac at 90 million FDV, slightly lower if you are using Pendle. So I'll put information about this in the description for those interested. A good mix, both projects. Bringing us to the end of this video. So get started if you're interested. Like I said, my assumption with USDI is that this campaign will run till November 20th. I'm just saying that. I mean, even though there's another YT running till March, I'm saying that because this campaign has run for a period, they've put up a deposit cap. It's spelling the end of the campaign, according to me. Okay, so bringing us to the end of this video. To conclude with this video, ensure that you visit airdropc.com very quickly. Also check the description, a bunch of information there. So submit your email here. Okay, then I'm working on 200 airdrops in the next few days, featured here, categorized by niches, and the search engine. Just expand it. It will give you resources on how to get started with each project. Also share it with others. Then contact me using this contact form, this Telegram, and this Twitter. Subscribe to Web3 Wikis on all socials. Stay awesome. Take action.